tubies and tubettes, and welcome back to Retrospect. Spexxy here with another Christmas build. In fact, this is my Christmas special. So, instead of one Christmas build today, I am giving you two. But before I do that, a quick look at the Christmas build so far. So we have 8 of them here, starting with the Elf on the Candy Skidoo, the Derpy Wall Climb gift, the Hover Santa hat, the Rocket Christmas tree, the 5 bearings, the Little Robin bobbing, the Giant Snowman bouncing, and the Santa Claus a rolling. So far we have 8. And like I say, today is all about giving you another 2. Now I said I might not get all 12 out by Christmas, and I haven't. However, I will get the next 2 out after this video before the new year. So all 12 will be out before the new year. And I look forward to showing you the next 2. Alstrak's been working on one of those for me, and yeah, it's pretty awesome, I can tell you that. But today I'm going to show you 2 builds. Hopefully they're going to play nicely with all of these being in the world. I can't guarantee it, but let's see. If I need to go to another world, I will do so. But let's hope that they'll be fine. So this is the first one. Now these 2 builds today are a little similar in one way, and a lot different in another. It's basically a preference to which one you want to use. So this is the first one. Of course it's a Christmas cracker. Running up to it then, yeah, it definitely looks like a Christmas cracker. But of course it's not going to just be a Christmas cracker. This is Spexxy you're talking to, and I don't like to leave things as normal. So this is definitely not normal. Welcome to the mind of Spexxy. It's a truly magical and wonderful place, if a little warped at times, maybe. So let's spin around this thing quick before I show you inside. So they've got the frayed edges there like a normal cracker. Nice little decorative design, festive colours. It's pretty basic looking from the outside. I've got 4 little feet at the bottom just to prevent it from having so many collisions and reduce the lag just a little bit. So the door on the side here opens up when you press the button, and you can just hop inside here. And we have plenty of seats for passengers in this thing, and lots and lots and lots and lots of thrusters, a few logic gates and a few different bits and bobs, so some sensors. I'm not going to show you exactly how all of it works, but I can answer that in the comment section. If you want to know how it works and you ask me something, I will try my best to answer it. But I have got 2 builds to go through today. I don't want to explain everything in too much detail, but the sensors and the logic gates and everything else, they're there for a reason, and if you want to know, I can tell you in the comment section. So we're using some of the new lights as well, as you can see here, and there will be a lot more of those in this build. So let's just jump in the driving seat for a second. So the 1 key then will shut the door, and there we are inside the Christmas cracker. Now we only have 4 switches or buttons, if you like. So the first one, we know what it does. It opens and closes a door. The second one then, let's have a look at this from the front. So if I press that, this is a big transformation. So the headlights come out, the front goes down, and we've got a little windscreen there. We can see Spudsy in there, there he is. And out the side here then, we had lots and lots more new lights, some channel colours there on the rotor blades. We have got ourselves a quadcopter. Now who see that coming? A cracker into a quadcopter. I don't think there'll be many people could have guessed it. I've got some open slots in the top here so we can see the blades as they spin round. Lots and lots of new lights. 3 key then will set these blades spinning. Let's just press that. And there they go. We get this nice disco light effect on the floor. So we're nearly ready to go then. So we've used 3 of the keys already. So the 4 then, I'll tell you what that is. That is to go forwards. So you will not need to use that at this stage. You press your 1 key to shut the door, 2 key to transform, 3 key to start the blades going, and a little bit of upward thrust is put on at that point, so it keeps it just a little off forward and puts it into hover mode, if you like. And now we'll use AWSD. So the W key will raise you from the floor, and if you stop pressing it, eventually it will level out and slow itself down and hover. So let's see if it does that. It should be, it's going to get, there you go, it's starting to do it, and it should have just about enough power in the thrusters with the 3 key pressed to just hover it there. There it is, just hovering. Now I can't zoom out any more than this because it is a big build, but it's in hover mode there, just sitting in the sky. It's not more like, it doesn't look much like a cracker anymore, but if I turn it with the W and with the A and D key, hopefully I've got clearance here. I'm not going to strike that tower. I don't know if I will or won't. Hopefully I'm going to miss it. Am I going to miss it? Am I going to miss it? I'm not so sure. Oh yeah, missed it. And the 4 key, as I said before, it takes you forward. So this is how we fly this thing around. Now it's pretty stable. It's got a few no tips in it from Brent Batch. Not too many, but it has got a few in there just to keep it a little bit more stable. But it does a pretty good job of it. So let's... yeah, we're going a little bit high. Let's not go too high. I don't want to go into the stratosphere. This thing is... It will go up very, very, very fast. So you have to be a little bit careful not to do that. So let's go forward then with the 4 key. And let's go over our Christmas build. So if you press the S key, you will bring yourself back down. So it just fights against that upwards thrust of having the 3 key pressed. So without switching the blades off, if I switch the blades off, I'll come down very, very fast. I'll just demonstrate that for a second. To switch them off, I'm going to come in fast. Let's turn them on again and press the W key, see if we can rectify this and stop it from crashing. There we go. So if you want to come down fast, that's how you do it. Otherwise, you can fight the upward thrust by just pulling down on the S key, and that will bring you in. So let's press 4 and let's see if I can get over to that landing pad over there and show you the next build. So I thought this one came out pretty good. Looks like I've got a block there that I haven't painted. I'll get that done before I put it on the workshop. So yeah, this will be on the workshop available for you. I'm going to take this over to the landing pad. Put it a little bit high there, not to hit the trees. Or not to hit that tower either. Let's see if we can get over that then. And we'll bring it in. So let's go. And we are over the tower. Let's bring it on in. Bring it on in. I don't want to hit the... trees. So your steering is A and D, and that is not on a suspension glitch. It is thruster powered steering, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know how I came up with the idea. I often don't know how I come up with some of my ideas. Oh, bounce. But you know, this is my mind and how it works, and welcome to my world. Let's press the 2 key then and shut these up, and it's back into cracker mode. There we are. And I can press the 3 key to turn the rotors off, press the 1 key to open the door, and then jump out of this thing. So that was a pretty simple but effective design, and yeah, it does the job. So if you're looking for a flyer, you've got your choices really. I've got a few, but the Christmas ones, there is this one here, and we have another one sitting on the landing pad just here. Now this is also a flyer, and if you look at it, you can probably guess what kind of flyer it is. Now when I first thought of a Christmas pudding, apart from thinking that looks nice, I fancy eating it, I thought initially of one thing and one thing only because of the shape of it, and I've created that one thing. You can probably guess it straight away. So if I press this button, you will see if you were right. Up go the arms there. What was that catching on? A little bit. Oh, I bet it hit that. Did it hit that? You don't know what that hit, because it doesn't normally do that, so it's a bit strange. Let's see if I can fix that, but there you go. Oh, it didn't do it that time. So you press the button there, up goes the top, and it is of course a hot air balloon. Now I had a little bit of help with this one from Gamebite. He helped me build this and helped me with these arms. I had the initial idea and I was working on it when he came into my world, and he helped me do it. It's always easier with two, I find. But here we are. He also helped with this control panel, having a nice little tilt on it, which I thought looked quite cool. So let's then hop in. We've got passenger seats on this one as well. It doesn't hold as many as the Cracker, but it still works in a similar way. Lots and lots of buttons with this one though. You've got a little bit more control over this one. And in most of the ways it works the same. You do have a hover mode. On this one it is the 0 key. So pressing 0 will put you into hover mode. It's the 9 key that turns this in and out of the balloon mode, if you like. So I can fly it around as a Christmas pudding if I like, and I can fly it around as a hot air balloon. So if I then press the W key, I will take off. A little bit faster going up than the other one. Again, it will find its weight and it will stop. It has like a hover mode. There you go. And it coming down a little bit, but it's pretty much there. If you want to come down, of course, again, like the other one, press the S key and you will bring it down. Now, you can turn round with the A and D to rotate on that axis, but you can also, with T, G, F and H, if you have them set that way, which I tend to do so, you can move this thing forward, back, left and right in a strafe-like motion. So this is just shifting it in those directions without actually tilting. But if you want to tilt it, I've got my arrow keys set for that as well. So these on numpad or on the buttons will be very hard to fly with numbers, I would think. But if you remap the keys, it is quite simple. So I kind of fly this one around like this and tilting it around. It goes pretty fast. And it is very, very easy to fly. It's also very, very easy to crash. But let's see if I can get this back under control for you. Bring it over and straighten it out. There you go. And then I can turn it around with the A and D key, and then so lots and lots and lots of controls. You've got 8 button controls for strafing and for tilting, but you also have the AWSD for normal turning and the upward thrust and downward thrust. So yeah, could be seen as complicated. Actually, it's very easy. All you'll need to really use is AWSD and the T key to actually set you going forward. But you shouldn't need anything more than that, really. So let's bring this back down again. And yeah, that is it. These are my 2 builds before Christmas. I said I'd have 12 out. I will indeed do that. It's just going to take a little longer than expected. So bear with me on it, but they will be out. So far the builds of Christmas that I have shared with you are a Christmas put ballooning, helicracker flying, Santa Claus a-rolling, giant snowman bouncing, little Robin bobbing, 5 fairies, rocket Christmas tree, hover Santa hat, derpy walk line gift, and an elf on a candy skidoo. Okay then guys, so that was 2 builds in one video for my Christmas special. Hope you like them. They will be available on the workshop for you to download and mess around with and play with for yourselves. And I hope you have a good time with them. In the meantime, have a very, very Merry Christmas, and I will get those last 2 builds out before the new year. So if you like this video, as always, why not spank the hell out of that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe for more retro specs. But until next time, see you soon, and bye for now. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I knew Christmas puddings were heavy, but this is ridiculous. Ouch.